the 2025 Under-19 Junior Pairs Carnival. The event here over 2 days is sponsored by Encamp Constructions and also Peachester Sawmilling Company, top quality sawn hardwood. The sponsor for the event is the Sunshine Coast District Bowls Association. And first up this morning we have a pairs game between Makayla Mason and Xavier Parkinson. We are set up here behind the rink on rink 7. Looking in front of us, we've got total blue sky. The doesn't look like there's too much of a breeze blowing. We've certainly come a long way from this morning. 6:30 this morning, it was absolutely belting down with rain, but you wouldn't know that. Look at things at the moment. So we have a 3-bowl pairs game. It is over 15 ends. Currently on the mat we have Makayla. Makayla, and she is from the Glasshouse Mountains. And her partner today, Tilah Mason, she bowls from the Albert Club in Gympie. Pretty good bowl there from Levi. The two boys, as you can see, are Helensvale Hawks. Both of the lads are coached by former Australian player Nathan Rice. Coming down on the backhand, just looking to slide underneath this bowl. Just runs through, but a great home. Makayla's persisting up on her backhand. She's got a pretty good line here. Just needs to run it out a bit further. Fair effort. It's a pretty good bowl here. Yep. Not the touch. Well, Tyler's coming up with just missed her line there. Pretty good weight. Levi's getting Xavier to play up the same hand. Oh, so they are the wrong way around. Okay. Apologies for the mistake in the names there. The team was given to us that way, but apparently they've changed around. So it's actually Levi on the mat now. Should have been able to work that out because he looks a little bit like his dad and his build. Son of a gun. Okay, so that looks like 2 to the boys. On the Sunshine Coast District scoreboard, we have Levi, or Xavier and Levi 4. Let's pick up a second 2, and we're 2 ends in. So Xavier to 3 ends after 2 ends. Yes, we're on to the 3rd end now. Yeah. Xavier going to persist down on the forehand. Had a pretty good bowl with his first. Find a home right behind. Makayla's next up on the match. She's only been playing for 2 years, and she got into bowls via school. Xavier down with his 3rd. Just another one that's coming to a good home. It's a better looking bowl here from Makayla. They change over, and Helensvale holding the shot. So young Levi, he's playing with Aero Optimums, size 3s. Well pointed here. Tyler's going to follow that one down. Looks like a little bit on the runny side. Find a good home. Makayla's given Tyler the shot on the other hand now. This is fairly well pointed. It's just going to be down to its weight and how far it can get back. Well, it got back all the way, but just a little on the runny side. Last of Levi's bowls. Looks like it could be another counter. Looks like 3 at present. Don't need to change too much from her last. She's going to run into that. That's not going to be a good result. So the boys take another 3. The Sunshine Coast District Bowls scoreboard now shows Xavier and Levi 7-0 after 4 of the 15 ends. Pretty busy time for lawn bowls here on the Sunshine Coast. The Winter Carnival commenced on the weekend, and there's 2 weeks worth of bowls for the carnival. You'll be able to find all of those details on the Sunshine Coast website. Events all over the coast at different clubs, different formats. Good weight there from Makayla. Xavier's just looking to lose a metre or so on from his first. He's in a pretty good field. How far is she going to come back? Not far enough. This one's just not going to get all the way to it either, I believe. Just weight was fairly good, just needed to be a little bit more grass. Well, Xavier's been a bit loose with his front 2. Let's see if we can improve. I think he's cut the grass line here a bit, probably not wanting to run into that stuff on the way in. This one's just going to get away from Makayla again, I believe. Well, it's probably the loosest head we've had so far. It's been pretty high quality in the first 4 ends. It's dropped away a bit here. Got near on perfect conditions, as we said. Flags are just fluttering a bit. Top of the trees not showing much movement. Levi now going to come up on his forehand. Just coming into sight now. Taylor's up on the... You're just going to get underneath here. Not going to get all the way home. They've certainly got it surrounded, but there's nobody really close. They've got to try and pick the gap through here. Just going to skim onto the Makayla's calling Taya up on the backhand. This could be the one. Ooh, just got a bit of the jack and didn't stay. Walking around having a look. I think we're going for the measure. The tape's come out. Looks like the boys have taken the shot there. Morning, Kerry Green, Carla Pizzati, Cam McLeod, Darren Jackson, Lynn Ross, Wayne Brown. Yeah, done a pretty good job, Bill, and been doing so for quite a number of years. Pretty good bowl there from Xavier. The bad response here from Makayla. Levi looking for Xavier to stick one round the back. Shot bowl's right on the jack, so that's where it's going if it gets some movement. Laid it down or stood it up. Can't quite see what the go is there, but likely to squirt out with any touch, I would think. Not going to find out with that one. Just slides by. There we go. It looks like the purple bowl is sitting right on the jack from that angle. Our mechanical genius Robbie Allen here, able to bring us right close in on the action. Well, we're going to find out where it goes now. Sprayed straight out to that back bowl, so Levi's positioning call proves to be very accurate. Levi just trying to draw down here to the back of the bowl. No, he's looks like he's gone for cover at the back. So Makayla's looking to get Tilah to get some sort of contact there on the jack. Possibility that it springs out to the bowl out on the wing. Not quite sure this has got enough grass to cause any problems, and it hasn't. And Levi again down on the forehand side. Is this going to hold to the jack, or going to get a bit of a run off the side? No, it missed both and found the hole. So that'll be one more to the boys from Helensvale. And the Sunshine Coast District scoreboard shows Xavier and Levi 9-0 up after 6 ends. Fair start here. Probably foot and a half. Makayla's just going to rub off this, drop and stay for shot. A good looking dart here from Xavier. Pretty good effort. Makayla's just looking to repeat her first bowl. He's on line, but just take it a little bit off this time. Fair looking bowl here. That could be the boss. So Makayla's going to continue up on the backhand side in a pretty good paddock. Going to get all the way. Oh, not a bad effort. It's pretty good to look across the green and see all of the different clubs represented from far and wide. We've got them from down on the Gold Coast. We've got them from out at Alcester, bowlers from Gympie, a number from the Glasshouse Mountains itself. So I've been coming to this tournament, I think, for about the last 3-4 years doing streaming. And it's a credit to this club that they keep organising events like this for the juniors, and there's been many a junior that have come through this tournament and gone on to bigger and better things in bowls. It's a real good learning curve and stepping stone for the youngsters to progress through to the senior levels. Levi up on the forehand. This is where they come from, but he's just going to run out of puff a bit. Tilah playing up on the forehand. She's using the Drake's Pride Conquests. Oh, found a way to find its way through that hole. This looks like it might have a little bit more on it, this one. Just didn't quite get there. So Makayla thinks they're 2 or 3 down. Just trying to work out where they're going to play the shot. One thing that they'll need to happen is to make sure they're up. The old age-old saying, if you're down, you've got to be up. Well, it hasn't made a change. So they've pulled out 1 for sure. Get down and have a look. On to the front one. Looks like that green one will count. Now to the back. And I think that may just miss. So okay, so Sunshine Coast scoreboard shows Xavier and Levi 11-0 up after 7 ends. Jack's been rolled. We look like around about a 3/4 length or so. Pretty much the length they've been playing so far during this game. Remember, the game's a 15-end game, and we're now on to the 8th end, and we still have an hour of play left, so I don't think time's going to be a factor here. And Patrick Walsh, Jacqueline Hunman, welcome to the coverage. Michelle Morrison and Serena Burrell. Yeah, fair call, Serena. Yep, good start there from Xavier. Yep. Another good bowl. Best back. Levi will be the first to play, holding at least one. Coming down on his backhand. Levi's not long into this game. He first started in 2024, as I said, at Helensvale, and coached by his dad. Having a look at changing over, I think. Yep, that's the way. Just looking for about half a metre more. I might have got in that draw line there. Yep, you can either get round that front bowl there on the left of screen, or even a line underneath that to sit on the bowl, just short on the right. So down on the forehand. So you're going to get inside that bowl? I think he is. So Makayla's got Ella playing on the other hand now. It's just going to run through that hole. So it's another 2 for the boys. Welcome to the coverage, Elaine Hogger. Okay, so our scoreboard, our Sunshine Coast scoreboard, has been turned over again. So the boys, Xavier and Levi, are 13-0 in front after 8 ends. And we have young Xavier leading us away. The word on the grapevine is that it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Xavier. Pretty good way to be celebrating your birthday, out doing something you like on a nice sunny day. Xavier coming up again on the backhand. Looks like he's in a pretty good field. Just going to find its home behind. That's a very good track here. Just be similar to the one before. Lands right on it. So Makayla now. He's got the Aero Optimums. Slays down Xavier's bowl. Looks like the boys are holding as they cross over. Plenty of room there to draw another shot. Okay, so it's Levi to play. He's got a pretty good looking bowl to that point. I'd say that's probably the boss at the moment. So three of these players here are 17, and the young buck of the lot is Levi, who's only 16, so he'll have a few more seasons at this level, or be able to play at this level. I'm sure he's going to progress to much higher levels. Plenty of potential. So Tilia's looking to promote. He's gone all the way across. Cut that down. It's only one shot now. Okay, so the boys haven't changed the length or anything. Sunshine Coast scoreboard showing them 14-0 after 9 ends. Just a big shout out to major sponsor Camp Constructions. Thank you very much for sponsoring this event and giving these youngsters an opportunity to show off their wares and their skills. And also to Peachester Sawmill Milling Company, another of the sponsors. So thank you very much to your contribution. And of course the Sunshine Coast District Bowls Association, who are the sponsors of the event, of the streaming of this event. Xavier's just got one there behind. Got a couple, I would suggest, by the look of that. Young Makayla. So going to hold to the jack. The weight might be enough here to be the shot. It's fallen down, but I favour that as the shot. See what Xavier can do. Looks to be a bit on the runny side, so he's going to have the back of the rink covered. Makayla's just looking to slide inside that front bowl of hers. Going to sit on the back bowl. It's a good bowl there. got a nice big smile on their face. It's great to see them enjoying themselves. May not be in front on the scoreboard, but they're clapping and being appreciative of good bowls by their opposition. It's great to see the youngsters playing the game in such fantastic way. Left a little bit of the grass off that one, Levi. Yeah, pretty good looking bowl here from Tilah. Gets a bit of the jack. I think she's stayed with it enough. Just got the chalk on it long enough before it's pushed away. Great bowl from young Levi. They're going to look for some contact here on that shot bowl. Well, they need to touch it. It's going to take the second shot out. I'll tell you what, when it's not running for you, it's not running for you. But there is another one behind for them to catch. Still has another bowl to play. Well, Levi's going to play down on the forehand again. His last one would ride on the money. Makayla's calling Leah down to the hill. Welcome to the coverage, Faye Clark. Heather Sedans. Okay, so with that last bowl, the boys can count another 2. Sunshine Coast District Bowl scoreboard after 10 ends shows Xavier and Levi 16-0 up. We have 5 ends to play, 46 minutes to do it. So, as we said before, I don't think time is going to be an issue here. These young ones get on with it pretty quickly. Xavier's up on the backhand. Pretty good start with the first one. Second one's pretty much copied that. Two good bowls. Fair effort here, just going to fall slightly short. Levi's looking for Xavier to slide one round the back here, off on his forehand. Certainly given it enough air. Good looking line here, changing hands, Makayla. Well, certainly gone to a good home. I'm tipping that young Levi may just be content to come round the back. Yep, that's where he's gone. Well, we're looking to come up, Telly's looking to come up through the front here. She's trying to narrow the line up a bit. Played a pretty good bowl here. Well, knocked the bowl out. Got the shot, I believe. Xavier indicates to Levi that they are one down. Not a bad looking dart here, just not going to get there. So switch over and we're playing on the forehand here now. Fairly well pointed. Just slid by. Levi's coming up to have a look. Looks like he might be winding up to play with a bit of weight. He's got the front bowl. Cleared quite a bit out, but it all appears to be his own. Opportunity here for the girls to claw a few back here. Good morning, Fuzz Zimmerman, Vince Calabrese, Austral Eagles in Sydney, New South Wales, Lynn Giletti, Levi's proud Nen and Pop. Well done, Lynn. Oh, that's a pity. Couldn't quite see what happened there.
Makayla, 2?
I think it was just the one. 2. There we go. Everybody knows but us. Okay, so the girls have got the mat now. The mat is on the 6-foot line, and they've thrown the jack to the front of the centre line. It's still roughly the same length that they've been playing, just from a different spot. So she'd Xavier up on the forehand. Just cut the grass a bit, and he too was just a bit on the short side there. Makayla's trying to make amends. This looks better than the first. Just going to miss the grass, but very good weight. That'll be the shot. Xavier's down on the forehand, on the runny side. Finds a home at the back. Much better there than short. That's not good. Levi has the open draw here on the forehand. That's about a foot or so to draw. Just a bit on the narrow side. Is he going to get a bit of a walk? No. And they change over. Girls are holding shot. Tilla's first one, it's well pointed, but just doesn't have the legs. Tilla's looking to improve on that first one. And she's done that. It's another shot there. Levi's first was good weight, just needs to adjust his line a bit. He seems to have done that pretty well. You're going to get all the way to it. That's a pretty good bowl. Tilla will be looking to arrive on that bowl. If she can do that and stay, she could make 3. She's going to get around that front one. She has. I think that's... From here, it looks like it may be 1 to the boys. Levi's played another fair bowl here. I don't think this one's going to get all the way. No, it didn't. So the boys look up and, yep, they do in fact have the shot. The Sunshine Coast scoreboard now showing Xavier and Levi 17-2 after 12 ends. 3 ends left to play. 34 minutes left on the clock. Xavier's taken the mat up 3 metres or so. Back to round about a 3/4 length again. Welcome to the coverage, Craig Wilkie. Great viewing, go Hawks. The boys are doing quite well. Good start again from Xavier. Kayla's in a good field here, just down to her weight. Another good line here from Xavier. I'm not sure he got all the way there, but maybe. Makayla's going to try and thread hers through the two green and golds here. Oh, she's gone to the back of the rink. Pretty good looking dart from Levi here. Going to punch up the Xavier's. Tilly has gone on the forehand, the open draw here. It's a pretty good line. It's just now down to a weight. Coming home well now. Great bowl. Tilly is probably looking just to get underneath or around to beat that last bowl of Levi's. Just not going to get all the way. Boys having a good look, and Levi goes up back to the mat. He's probably got the shot in mind that he's ready to play, going through the process of probably visualising what's to come. Looks like he was just trying to play with the yard over maybe. Just not going to turn enough for him. Opportunity here for Matillia to try and draw another shot. working its way home now. I think it's just the one. But, girls have got the mat back. And Makayla's got the mat right back on the tee again. Pretty much thrown it the same as she did the last time they were up there. Again, just playing from a different position, but still at 3/4 length. Sunshine Coast District scoreboard shows the boys from Helensvale, Xavier and Levi, 17-3 in front after 13 ends. And Xavier's first bowl, roughly 18 inches, 2 feet short. Right back on the centre line. No, actually, I should have looked at it quicker. It wasn't, it was Makayla who actually played first. Welcome to the coverage, Michael Dillon. Yes, really great club, little club in the country, Glasshouse Mountains. Welcome, David McCann. Yes, we are getting the opportunity to look at future champions. Found a good home there with that one, Xavier. Makayla wants to get around that front one, which she has. That is the shot, I'd suggest. Yep, gets a bit of chalk on the way through. Xavier's got a pretty good line with this. Going to get all the way back. Not quite. But does find a home at the behind the head. Tilia coming down. Just going to great line. Just needs a little bit more. Levi out on the forehand. Another one in the head there. Tilla's bowl going to find a whole way through here. Gives Levi another one to work off there. Might have to work off the inside one, which he has. Yeah, he got the shot with that. A bit lucky, but he did have good weight for the shot. Boys are holding one. They were happy to take the one. Sunshine Coast District Bowl scoreboard now shows the boys 18-3 in front after 14 ends, so we are playing the final end. Makayla's first bowl on this, the last end. Great line. Just needs a metre or two. Yeah, another good bowl there from Xavier. Makayla's found a home at the back. This one's going to get a touch of the white as it sailed through there. It's the last bowl for Makayla in this game. Not a bad effort. Crossover for the last time. There'll be another 2 games. We're live streaming again today after this. Levi's given this a nice wide track. Colours up on the forehand. This is where they start to work. You've got a good bowler if she can get this all the way. I think she has. You get the clap up the other end. Now Levi going to have enough on this. Doesn't get the run. Makayla's telling him to come up on the forehand again. He's played a pretty good bowl out there. This one's just a bit on the wider side. Weight was pretty good. That's gone to a good home there. Xavier's just calling on Levi to play the draw. And that's exactly what he's done. Given it a good run. Good effort. That's the end of that game. Going to get underneath here. Not quite. On into measure. Quite sure what the number was. We'll soon get some information with that regard. It was just the one. So one more onto the Sunshine Coast District scoreboard, and the game after 15 ends is complete, and it's a good win to Xavier Parkinson and Levi Rice. 19-3 over Makayla Gainsford and Tilah Mason. So well played to all players. It's a high quality match with some really good bowls. And as I said, it's the first of our streams today. We'll have two more coming your way this afternoon. Next one is approximately at this stage was 12:50, but we are some 17 minutes still remaining on the clock, and there's still a few rinks out there. So right, so as we start to wrap up here, we'd just like to acknowledge Kemp Constructions Proprietary Limited as the major sponsor, and also sponsoring this event, the Peachester Sawmilling Company, top quality sawn hardwood. We'd also like to acknowledge the sponsors of the live stream, Sunshine Coast District Bowls Association. And as I said, we will be back here again for our second of our live streams today. Keep an eye on your screens. The scheduled start was about 12:50. So until then, thank you for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you when you join us after lunch.